WLOX News Severe Weather Update.
Well, good afternoon, South Mississippi. I'm Dave Elliott here in the studios. We've had this severe weather sweeping across South Mississippi. We understand that in the crosshairs of some of the severe weather, the city of D'Iberville, specifically D'Iberville Middle School, we understand straight line winds, maybe a tornado, created some structural damage in the roof area of the school. We're hearing right now no injuries, but we do have our news crews on the scene. On the telephone with us right now, D'Iberville Police Chief Wayne Payne. Chief, what can you tell us about what you're seeing over at the middle school?
Looks like we have roof damage from the gym. A portion of the roof has been blown off. No one is hurt, no teachers, no students. Everyone is calm, and the fire department's on the scene, and we're assessing all the damage.
And what does it look like the school is doing in terms of being proactive about kind of organizing all of the students? And here we are at 2:16 in the afternoon, parents maybe coming to pick up their kids and worrying.
Yeah, everything is fine. Everything's okay here. The school is doing their protocol in reference to the damage that occurred in the gym. They moved. They were students in here when the storm started. They moved all of them out here in an orderly manner. And once again, no one's hurt. We're assessing the damage now.
And Chief, how would you characterize the damage when you look at the roof? I mean, are we just talking, I mean, it wasn't totally lifted off or anything. We're just talking about maybe some twisted metal and things like that?
It peeled some of the covering off the roof on the looks like northwest side of the roof, and it blew over onto another part of the school.
And finally, Chief, I know you're busy. One last question. That system has kind of moved out of the area with maybe just showers and some gusty winds. What are you seeing right now?
It's of course, we're still sprinkling, still a lot of lightning out, so people need to really be careful.
Okay. Well, again, Chief, appreciate you taking time off to be with us here live on TV. Chief Wayne Payne in D'Iberville with that damage over. Thanks, Chief. Good luck. And right now we're going to go over to Taylor Graham for a the very latest look at what is happening with this weather system here in South Mississippi. Taylor.
And we continue to watch these strong thunderstorms roll through parts of Jackson County at this point. But like we have talked about, it does seem like they've caused some wind damage into portions of D'Iberville. And we did see some very heavy rainfall move through just after 1 o'clock this afternoon, mainly between the 1 to 1:30 time frame. We're going to go backtrack a little bit and see what exactly happened near the D'Iberville area. So this loop is over the past hour or so showing some of that heavy rainfall and a lot of lightning passing through. But if we zoom in a little bit or take a look at some of the winds that pass through, we can see some brighter reds. That indicates some strong wind gusts that were able to move in over D'Iberville. And this is a loop from about 1:10 this afternoon to about 1:25 this afternoon as well. So I wanted to take a sample of what some of the estimated winds were earlier today. And according to radar, we may have seen some winds close to 60, 62 miles per hour near Pops Ferry Road, approaching D'Iberville at about 1:19 this afternoon. If we fast forward just a little bit, at about 1:23 this afternoon near Lamy Bridge Road and also near D'Iberville Middle School, we did see some wind speeds near 58, close to 60 miles per hour. So it makes sense why we have been getting some reports of wind damage across portions of D'Iberville from this afternoon. Kind of interesting to see there. Now, the National Weather Service may be doing some damage surveys later on to determine if this was tornadic or not. At this time, it's hard to really know if this was either a spin-up tornado or straight line winds, but nevertheless, definitely caused some problems there in D'Iberville with some of those strong wind gusts passing through. Not only are we going to be dealing with maybe a few gusty winds today, but now it looks like our greatest threat is going to be some heavy rainfall. We do see a flash flood warning in effect for portions of the New Orleans area. And over the past 12 hours, we've already picked up roughly 2 to 4 inches of rain in some spots here in South Mississippi. And this is just the beginning. Looks like some radar estimates indicate that portions of central Harrison County have seen roughly 3.6 inches of rain, close to 2 inches of rain in some spots. And like I talked about, this is just the beginning because we expect more rounds of showers and thunderstorms, not only today, but tomorrow and even going into Thursday. That could lead to more flash flooding, and we will be under a flash flood watch throughout the rest of today, Wednesday, and also going into Thursday evening. So all in all, we want everyone to remain weather aware over the next few days, not only with that potential for some strong thunderstorms with some gusty winds. We also will keep that risk for an isolated tornado going into tomorrow, but flooding still also going to be a major concern here in South Mississippi.
All righty, thanks so much, Taylor. Again, D'Iberville Middle School hit by those winds Taylor told us about, around 60 miles an hour. Created some structural damage. We understand a little bit of the roof peeled off. We do have a news crew on the scene. They just sent back some videos, so we're able to give you a look at things. Chief Wayne Payne with the D'Iberville Police Department told us that the school looks like their protocol worked perfectly as they organized the students and moved them to safety. We're trying to see a little bit of that damage right there. We understand it perhaps is on the northwest end of the school. Of course, that on Lamy Bridge Road as those winds came through. This is kind of a tricky time of day because school is ending, and there are a lot of parents who have probably already heard that there was a problem at D'Iberville Middle School coming to pick up their kids. We'll continue to follow this story for you, and you continue to stay tuned to WLOX News and WLOX.com to find out more about severe weather here in South Mississippi. We'll have more for you coming back on our 4 o'clock show. I'm Dave Elliott. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled programming.
This has been a WLOX News Severe Weather Update. Stay with WLOX as new information develops.